Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You the chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, them on the waste, and must have man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take this bit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day, the man above and up, him a got a black. But it in the kitchen, some of my like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile of the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption please. It burn me, mash down the people.
One answer, people. Come to talk to me a little bit.
Can't fool me again.
Just a little bit.
You can't fool me again.
What
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You the chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, them on the waste, and must have at the statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take this bit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day, the man above and up, him a got a black. But it in the kitchen, some of my like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile of the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption please. It burn me, mash down the people them house. It burn me, every day appear arms out. It burn me, appear money them a thief. It burn me, and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You the chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. Me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they down in a whatever. Member bowl honey and they like them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start and thief with themselves. It burn me. On the treat the market man. It burn me. On them a treat the cat man. It burn me. On them treat the peanut man. It burn me. On them a treat the dirt man. It burn me. On them I treat this all night.
One more time, let's go. One more time, people. We come to talk to you real quick. They can't fool me.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again.
You son what I want.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy
Sandra.
You can't
Pick
fool
up
me
yourself.
again.
No blow.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You the chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, them on the waste, and must have man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take this bit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day, the man above and up, him a got a black. But it in the kitchen, some of my like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile of the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption please. It burn me, mash down the people them house. It burn me, every day appear arms out. It burn me, appear money them a thief. It burn me, and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You the chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me know me got bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rough and they don't know what. Keep on me. On the treat the market man. Keep on me. On them a treat the cat man. Keep on me. On them treat the peanut man. Keep on me. On them a treat the dirt man. Keep on me. On them a treat the salt man. Keep on me. On them a treat policeman. Keep on me. How them a treat soldier man. Keep on me. How them a treat everyone. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again. I me say put that way we do, you make you do it. All of the money you no take, you better give it back. All of the land you no take, you know we want it back. All of the beach you no take, you better give it back. And you no sign a code of conduct, we no want you back. You know they clear you asset and we no want you back. You coffee fill in your pocket and we no want you back. And you and deep in a corruption, we no want you back.
People. Wagwan Julian Clark. Man has enough respect each and every one. What they are saying. They can't fool you again, people. No, them can't fool you again, not this time around. People, stay focused. You see what I'm going to Isaac Buchanan and all that uproar them. Remember, you know, the labor right down at the poll, you know. So they have to come up with some form of corruption, some bangarang to try drag the PNP to get themselves up there. That's how politics work. That's how politics work. Yes, America too. Me see it happen as too. Right and so. I learn them thing up here, no people. And the type of politics we see are going in Jamaica right now are some foreign politics filled with scandals and, you know, make sure you don't get caught with the pants down, else the next side is going to rub it out. Especially Liberty, we see them play, a foreign thing they play. But we have to pay, people pay attention to what's going on as a Jamaican. Because, remember, just before the scandal, guess what they might try to hide, in my opinion? They might try to use this scandal to cover up the fact that we have about 32 politicians out there that is under Integrity Commission investigation for illicit gain. When last ever hear about that? When last ever hear about the 6 of them that is up for prosecution? Stay focused, people. Don't make them throw one look shiny ball and they will have a run gun on so go look because in them Isaac Buchanan and all them nonsense there. Before that, I see them come out with it. Mark Golding said something them throw it out there again and Mark Golding have to come up and apologize and so them I use everything to cover up the fact that them do not want to table the IG report, the IC report in a parliament. They might hold it. They don't want to see which politician we have to go vote. We have to go vote for now. Which dirty politician a campaign where they want the people them to vote for. Do you understand me? They do not give the Jamaican people a fair shot at voting for a honest politician. My people. And for all the people them who are saying I criticize Andrew Onis, don't leave. Labor right, do not leave. And don't talk too fast. Come here, have something to play for Uno. Don't leave. All my labor right, virgin. Don't get too angry. Stay right here with me. You don't talk to Uno, man. We have family, no man. Don't cost me out, man. That's cool. I have a country love. You love a country in a special way. I love my country in a special way. You support your party if you how the reason you support your party. You understand me? Me burn out 2 of them. You can't do that. All right. People, we have 6 politician people up for prosecution. We don't know if a PNP, we don't know if a labor right. Listen to my argument. We have about 32 of them under investigation because the man them have so much things. And when they look on them pay, you know, equal them pay. It look like I work at McDonald's and every day I drive Benz and Bentley, come and work and live in a mansion. That's how these politicians live off a way. People, me don't know if a labor right or PNP, me and you don't know because them not table nothing people. Like them are hide from the people. So if them are hide that, that means that there is something to hide. Me don't know if a PNP or labor right. Listen to me good. You see if a PNP, In there? Are you safe for labor right? In there? Tell me if they're not supposed to throw in the grinder. Talk to me. Me I talk about the verbal public grinder. Talk to me, people, if they don't throw them to the dog, to the wolves. If you're PNP or labor right, right or so, put up your hand. Tell me. If them hurt the country, if a PNP or labor right are enrich themselves off our suffrage, look on the hospital. People are sleeping on the floor. But these boys, you talk about 32 of them, under investigation, And remember, more of them need to go under investigation. I don't know if the investigation reach all of them, but I'm sure if I check out most of them people, and them sit down for money, and them sit down for picnic them legacy, and them sit down for picnic them future of Jamaica. Look on the road, look on the water, just look on my country, people. The same thing what I suffer when I was growing up, and the same thing them youth them are suffer right now. Both sides promise us road, light, water, all this beautiful stuff when them are run people. From your boy till now, youngsters. Some of the youngsters don't know. Some of the youngsters are watching me right now. The same thing when you hear them I promise right now. Youngsters, them promise me when me I grow up and me I look at youth. Them promise me parents that. Road and water are the main go-to stuff. But let me tell you something, youngsters. PNP and Labour right do it too. You see, when even foreigners, foreign countries, give them money to do road at Jamaica, you know what they do with it? Guess what they do with it? You already know what they do with it. The road only dwindle down to some marl and tar on top of it. Where at the first rain, it wash out. What I say it dwindle down to? Because I'm going somewhere. Marl and look at tar on top of it, press down. I wrote that. For those of you who travel go foreign, I wrote that. Not even look at drain. So when water come, the whole of the water running at the road and look like a river. And just skim off the little piece of tar and the bad road again. But remember, them get money from where? Foreign. Hold on. If a foreign country or anybody a foreigner send money to Jamaica to build a road, what kind of road do you think them have in mind? You think the foreign people know what road's supposed to be like and what the road construction is supposed to entails? So they might give them some money. They might give them some money to do what? Build a what kind of road? Marl and tar water? After them road on there so. So if anybody was foreign, I give people it happen at PNP side too. Remember, I told them where you lick today, Them near out to picnic them people. The whole of them sit down fat out there. We vote them in people for live in our big mansion. We vote them in for drive in our Range Rover. We vote them in for do what? Offshore account. When them that run, them I mention not like that. Them go like them down with the poor people. Them wear clocks and ride on yang. Go like them down with your people. But them are coming if they enrich themselves and look in their eye and say them love you. And look down at the hospital people. Them love you. Look at the hospital people. Have we received our running water yet under PNP and under Labour right? We have to put them under the spotlight. Know what we are voting for. And for those of you who might have frowned up on the face because me I talk about the Prime Minister and he's trying to hide something right now. The Labour are trying to hide this. They might try to hide what happened with the investigation. And the biggest thing right now, people. Now we're going to ice up the big yet, man. They might try to cover it. They say everything the PNP do, they might come to cloud up this investigation and this Integrity Commission report. What they might hide. They don't want to table it, people. Look how unfair this is. Jamaicans are looking to them campaign right now to get Jamaicans to the poll. They might be selling some criminals in office. We don't know which politician should be prosecuted if I'm a PNP or a Labour right. But I want to bet them have them out there parade before the people. As some prospects. Look what I talk about Jamaica. Look at this. If you go vote, would you want to vote for a man where should be prosecuted because I'm a thief your money? Should I get a fair, honest choice of what we have voted for? All these things are supposed to be public so the people can get a real. So basically what I want so the people can vote with a blindfold for them eye. Because we're not going to be able to know who, whether PNP or Labour right. Listen to me, the people. Because we're not sorry for none of them, so we're going to ice at people this bigger. This bigger. Eh? Now play some for the man. I'm for the Labour right, bridging them and sistering them. Now play something for them. No go far, man. Now play something for them, man. Listen this. For them there. Yeah, man.
So why you come to me with that foolishness, You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them.
Pull up, Carlos. Play again. The labor at Virgin and Sistering. When you listen to what the Prime Minister said. So you see we corporates have blaze the fire. That's the Prime Minister said, do. Blame him. That's why I say I don't blame Chang, Anderson, I don't blame Paul and Llewellyn, I don't blame none of them where I feel. I blame the leader who oversee all of that and keep him friend them there who are asleep. As long as the boss is okay with me sleeping on the job, nobody can get me off for the job. All of my co-workers them go tell the boss. As long as the boss is okay with me sleeping on the job, he can wake me up when time to go home and say, Carlos, wake up and go clock out now. You good? Yeah, man, everything good. We sleep 8 hours. Who you blame? Listen to this again.
That foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
He's right.
The country is anxiously waiting to hear details of an Integrity Commission investigation of 6 parliamentarians for illicit enrichment.
28 public officials are also being investigated for the same offense.
Details were contained in the Integrity Commission's 2022-2023 annual report tabled in Parliament on Tuesday.
Listen.
According to the Corruption Prevention Act, illicit enrichment has to do with a public servant owning assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings and is unable to give a satisfactory explanation to the authorities about how they got such assets. As is usually the case, the Commission did not name the 6 parliamentarians or indicate if they were from the Senate or the House of Representatives. Neither did it give details about the 28 public officials. If an individual is charged with illicit enrichment, they can show the court how they lawfully acquired the assets. In the meantime, 3 parliamentarians, 2 from the lower house and 1 from the Senate, are yet to file statutory declarations as at December 2022. In total, only 71% of the over 44,000 persons required submitted statutory declarations by March 31 this year. And the founding director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, has joined the chairman of the Integrity Commission in rejecting a proposal to remove the Auditor General from the Integrity Commission. Integrity Commission Chairman, retired Justice Seymour Panton, said the proposal made by a member of the Parliamentary Oversight Committee reviewing the Integrity Commission Act was unacceptable. In an interview with our news center, Professor Monroe argued there is no basis for the proposal.
The Office of the Auditor General and the particular occupant of that office has been a member of institutions that have been set up to investigate corruption. There's no reason why 50 years later, without any adverse result from the presence of the Auditor General and such a body, that the Auditor General should be removed. What this would do is weaken the capacity of the Integrity Commission. So this proposal to remove the Auditor General from the committee should be rejected out of hand, and I support the chairman of the Integrity Commission in his comments that there is no basis for this to be done.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them. I don't want you to come to me with that.
However you have other people. So, why the PSOJ not talk about this? Them a major corruption. Them a think a bigger one, I should say, what going on. Them a think like a birthday balloon where I sat a going with that. Them a think a big bombing of people. Why they not talk about this? Them do not want to table the report in Parliament, people. People don't ever hear how much politician under investigation, people. But thief with money, and me and you don't know if a PNP and Labour right, you know. But we're going to vote for them. Them are running around the country and look what. Vote for me right now, on campaign trail. And we are going to yeah, and I blow fee for them and all type of nonsense. We don't know if them criminal, they are thief. Whether they're on the PNP or the Labour. People, don't you think a time if you get thrown under the bus now? People, them are thief for picking the birthright. Sit down on big mansion. When they run, they never run and so forget no big mansion. After when politicians run, they never run under the grounds of them and forget rich. They never tell me say them can't get rich. Eh? Politicians never tell me say rich them can't get rich people when they run. Them can go on like them down with the poor people. See them take 300% raise now. All of a sudden they want to get rich. They don't want to stay poor again. It's not about service to country. It's not about patriotism. It's none of that, people. It's all about getting rich on the back of us. And despite all the perks them get from being in the office and all the freebies, them still a rob, them still a got the country, people. People don't know if a PNP or Labour right. But believe me, any one of them, they will get thrown under the bus, people. I will pick my birth right where I talk about. Look at we hospitals, just a simple thing like we hospital. Police not have no car. Them not have no bulletproof vest, them not have no radar, them not have no camera, them not have no, them look on them pay. Look what I want with the pay, police pay. Look on teacher people. Just look on the state of the country, look on garbage. But them boy are thief. Huh? Huh? Look what I want in the country, but the boy are thief. Just look on the people. Look what's going on. We never vote for them for this. And if it's PNP fall under the investigation, people, then if you go down the shooter, then if you go straight into the garbage bin. And if it's Labour right, people, same way. We're not supposed to have feelings of people who have no feelings for us. They continually from where boy till now. And now I'm out to pick the birth right. Eh? I'm going to play this song again now. Peace, I'm going to hear, you know. Yeah, hear what the Prime Minister say, you know. For someone who there, so now pay attention to what I'm going.
You elect a Prime Minister.
Yeah? Want to hear this again one more time?
You elect a Prime Minister. And is a Prime Minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them.
All right.
Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want Labour right carry that stupid argument.
Want to hear Labour right?
Hold the people you elect accountable.
Oh.
And stop making excuses for them.
The country is anxiously waiting to hear details of an integrity.
And this them a try to cover up people. And this are the main thing them a try to cover up people. Look, from them sitting there drop out, you know, people. Like a PNP scandal after scandal, and oh my God, the PNP this and PNP that. You know, hear no more of this. Because the news media Jamaica nah carry it, them nah pressure, them nah seek answer, them nah seek justice for the people, money with thief, them nah go to go work on behalf of us. People think this could be a foreign and never report all up in them boy a face with camera and microphone and them have to answer some question. Eh? You think them boy could have hide this if this a foreign, just hide it from the public like that and we don't know who we gonna vote for? This a hide and seek, eeny miny mo nonsense, banana republic bullcrap. How can the people go to the poll? They might get ready to what? Go to the poll. And the crook them who on the investigation, who's up for prosecution, we don't know them. And you're going to have the people go vote for some potential criminal. People, look no man. We not say it wrong. Listen this man. This them I try to hide. And the PSOJ, no, come out with this. I said Buchanan them I use man to cover up stuff, man. But they play from the top. I mean I say nothing, I just play through because listen, man.
You elect a Prime Minister, and is a Prime Minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want Labour rights carry that stupid argument.
Labour right? That's stupid
Hold
argument.
the people you elect accountable. And stop making excuses for them.
The country is anxiously waiting to hear details of an Integrity Commission investigation of 6 parliamentarians for illicit enrichment.
28 public officials are also being investigated for the same offense.
People.
An investigation of 6 parliamentarians for illicit enrichment.
28 public officials are also being investigated for the same offense.
Details were contained in the Integrity Commission's 2022-2023 annual report tabled in Parliament on Tuesday.
According to the Corruption Prevention Act, illicit enrichment has to do with a public servant owning assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings and is unable to give a satisfactory explanation to the authorities about how they got such assets. As is usually the case, the Commission did not name the 6 parliamentarians or indicate if they were from the Senate or the House of Representatives.
You know why them can't name them? Because them gagged them. The Integrity Commission is gagged. Do you understand what I'm going on? They must have cover up them corruption people. Everywhere them black up everything where to hold them accountable. Now they want to get rid of the Auditor General. More no hear this, you know. They want to get rid of the Auditor General sitting ready for how many years before Andrew is born. He want to get rid of the Auditor General. Listen.
Neither did it give details about the 28 public officials. If an individual is charged with illicit enrichment, they can show the court how they lawfully acquired the assets. In the meantime, 3 parliamentarians, 2 from the lower house and 1 from the Senate, are yet to file statutory declarations as at December 2022. In total, only 71% of the over 44,000 persons required submitted statutory declarations by March 31 this year. And the founding director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, has joined the chairman of the Integrity Commission in rejecting a proposal to remove the Auditor General from the Integrity Commission.
You hear?
Integrity Commission Chairman, retired Justice Seymour Panton, said the proposal made by a member of the Parliamentary Oversight Committee reviewing the Integrity Commission Act was unacceptable. In an interview with our news center, Professor Monroe argued there is no basis for the proposal.
The Office of the Auditor General and the particular occupant of that office has been a member of institutions that have been set up to investigate corruption. There's no reason why 50 years later, without any adverse result from the presence of the Auditor General and such a body, that the Auditor General should be removed. What this would do is weaken the capacity of the Integrity Commission. So this proposal to remove the Auditor General from the committee should be rejected out of hand, and I support the chairman of the Integrity Commission in his comments that there is no basis for this to be done.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know.
However you are going, people. These guys are dismantled every avenue, everything we hold them accountable. They thief for money, you know. And man, they get prosecuted, you know. I'm in a business for Labour and PNP, you know. But they come with this big old smoke screen about ISAT, Buchanan, and this a big old elephant in the room. And the goddamn PNP, they're afraid to come out, come dash you out there and nasty them up. You think, yo, they want some real warrior road, you know. Because them things them cover up, you know, people. Me know politics, you know. Things like this happen in America too. Them try to cover up story. You understand me? With story of a scandal. But look on the big picture, people. One more worse than all this. One more worse than this.
They were from the Senate or the House of Representatives. Neither did it give details about the 28 public officials. If an Prevention Act, Illicit enrichment has to do with a public servant owning assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings and is unable to give a satisfactory explanation to the authorities about how they got such assets. As is usually the case, the Commission did not name the 6 parliamentarians or indicate if they were from the Senate or the House of Representatives. Neither did it give details about the 28 public officials. If an individual is...
Hold on there. You don't think say Andrew own this tonight? No, like seriously. You don't think Andrew own this tonight? Because the reason I ask that is because his statutory declaration have not been verified by the same integrity commissioner in years. Something wrong. And that's criminal. Last time I checked, not true. Anybody know the law? Isn't that criminal if I can? For years, the taxes, years. Right? Anybody know the law? So you know things that the
charged with illicit and
tabled in Parliament on Tuesday.
According to the Corruption Prevention Act, illicit enrichment has to do with a public servant owning assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings and is unable to give a satisfactory explanation to the authorities about how they got such assets. As is usually the case, the Commission did not name the 6 parliamentarians or indicate if they were from the Senate or the House of Representatives. Neither did it give details about the 28 public officials. If an individual is charged with illicit enrichment, they can show the court how they lawfully acquired the assets. In the meantime, 3 parliamentarians, 2 from the lower house and 1 from the Senate, are yet to file statutory declarations as at December 2022. In total, only 71% of the over 44,000 persons required submitted statutory declarations by March 31 this year. And the founding director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, has joined the chairman of the Integrity Commission in rejecting a proposal to remove the Auditor General from the Integrity Commission. Integrity Commission Chairman, retired Justice Seymour Panton, said the proposal made by a member of the Parliamentary Oversight Committee reviewing the Integrity Commission Act was unacceptable. In an interview with our news center, Professor Monroe argued there is no basis for the proposal.
The Office of the Auditor General and the particular occupant of that.
People, you know, so the Prime Minister's wife sits on the Oversight Committee, right? Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. I know, so she's also the Deputy Speaker of the House. So day that day you see her in the House, when the House turned in a circus. Remember when Parliament turned in a circus for the first time? Me can remember, maybe say Parliament turned in such a circus. You know, like the Speaker of the House was not there, and the Prime Minister's wife stepped up as the Speaker. She's the Deputy Speaker. So she have the gavel that day when the Parliament turned in a circus. Remember that day, people? So check what is going on right here. The Speaker of the House and Deputy Speaker cover the Integrity Commission report, then blocking it. Listen to me, the Prime Minister's wife. I believe the Prime Minister might be under investigation. Don't you think two crime statutory declaration have not been verified by Integrity Commission for years? But how come his wife is on Integrity Commission Oversight Committee and she block it in the Senate, in the Parliament, she block it and I send it back to the Oversight Committee. That's what she's sending it back to. She block it, you know, and send it back to the Oversight Committee that she sits on also. So she block it down there so where she sit down pan. And I send it back up there so where she sit down pan also. So she sits on she's the Deputy Speaker of the House. And you know, she and the Speaker, they come together, they block it. The report what we should have known, you know. So it is going back to where? The Oversight Committee. And who is up at the Oversight Committee waiting to block it again? Or do whatever, if they want to. The Prime Minister's wife. So, what is that? I don't understand what this is. What is that? She black it down also. Because them whole all type of position now, people. In all type of position where like a gatekeeper. Them think the right people. That right Jamaica. I mean, I hear the PNP them. I come out and attack. All them are crap here and we black off to pick you up on my head, you know. You people. That's why I get mad sometimes with them, you know. There's so many things that have come out and burn them with, Them not come out and burn them with. All these things we are see. Conflict of interest. Me ask over and over, where in the Caribbean, where in the world have you seen a prime minister or a president in office, in power, and the wife in a power same time? Especially such a powerful position. She is the what? Speaker of the House. Deputy Speaker of the House. She also sits on the Oversight Committee. She also sits on the Constituency Development Fund as the chairwoman. And other committees she sits on. Very important committees. While the Prime Minister up there rumble. So who hold this woman accountable if she's doing anything wrong? Who hold her accountable? Who drape her up? Who discipline her? Can't you see we have a problem here in Jamaica? If the next side did it, it would be just as wrong. Can't you see we have a problem? Look into the world. The only time you see a man do that is Robert Mugabe. Him try that. Look into the world where you see that, people. A wife and a prime minister, a wife and a president. Look and see if you see the wife, them always go start a foundation to help battered women, kids, and old people or some cause. That's what prime ministers and presidents' wife do. And the opposition, maybe this is okay for the opposition. I really don't know. Maybe one day somebody can explain this to me. How is this okay for even the opposition don't ball out on it? While this woman rise, she keep rising, growing. They don't ball out that and say no conflict of interest. That's how I look at that, because who this woman answer to? She blocked this thing in the parliament, but it gone up in the Oversight Committee where she be up there too. She covered it in a parliament because she in the what? Deputy chairwoman. Right? Deputy Speaker of the House. So it's black down there. So they send it down where? To herself up there, so you think we're going to see it? The report is for the people. How will the report come final? But the gag harder than put on the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission, can you go get them first? You have to table it in a parliament first to say Parliament think it's okay for us, the public, to see it. So Parliament know which criminal in it. So that's why you see them in a parliament a fight and a call the Integrity Commission, all type of name them, this, them, that, them a chop, all type of things in a parliament. Look. They go up on campaign trail, them class the Integrity Commission. These people supposed to be stressed out. These people's lives is supposed to be under threat, the way these politicians deal with them. Yes, man. These people work at the Integrity Commission, them out now bodyguard. The way these labor rights deal with these people like they are alien and they did something bad. Because you know why? Remember, they have a table it in a parliament. So a table in a parliament before we see it. They must see the report and they name the penny. They're mad. And they want to tear down the whole world. They want to mash up Jamaica. That's why they want to mash up they want to mash up Integrity Commission. They want to mash up the Auditor General. These are big situations going on in Jamaica, people. And they might talk about Isaac Buchanan. They might talk about some little things. When they might thief with money, we don't know if a PNP are labor right people. But we are run on campaign trail about, yeah. We don't know if a PNP are labor right. Any one of them we need to know as Jamaicans. Talk to people. You see what I say? And them a corruption, them a come sit down.
Has been a member of
contained in the Integrity Commission's 2022-2023 annual report tabled in Parliament on Tuesday.
According to the Corruption Prevention Act, illicit enrichment has to do with a public servant owning assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings and is unable to give a satisfactory explanation to the authorities about how they got such assets. As is usually the case, the Commission did not name the 6 parliamentarians or indicate if they were from the Senate or the House of Representatives. Neither did it give details about the 28 public officials. If an individual is charged with illicit enrichment, they can show the court how they lawfully acquired the assets. In the meantime, 3 parliamentarians, 2 from the lower house and 1 from the Senate, are yet to file statutory declarations as at December 2022. In total, only 71% of the over 44,000 persons required submitted statutory declarations by March 31 this year. And the founding director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, has joined the chairman of the Integrity Commission in rejecting a proposal to remove the Auditor General from the Integrity Commission. Integrity Commission Chairman, retired Justice Seymour Panton, said the proposal made by a member of the Parliamentary Oversight Committee reviewing the Integrity Commission Act was unacceptable. In an interview with our news center, Professor Monroe argued there is no basis for the proposal.
The Office of the Auditor General and the particular occupant of that office has been a member of institutions that have been set up to investigate corruption. There's no reason why 50 years later, without any adverse result from the presence of the Auditor General and such a body, that the Auditor General should be removed. What this would do is weaken the capacity of the Integrity Commission. So this proposal to remove the Auditor General from the committee should be rejected out of hand, and I support the chairman of the Integrity Commission in his comments that there is no basis for this to be done.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want Labour right to carry that stupid argument.
Really, right? Stupid argument. That.
Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
People, I'm not telling them what to think, you know, because a country over everything. Can't fool you again.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me.
People, don't follow the shiny object. Them throw the shiny thing out there. And every Jamaica look over there. So look what going on, so people. Look on the mountain of garbage of people who got prison. So look how them wrap the country. When we look on the hospital of people have to sit down in a chair for days or then go up on the ground go lay down. And these boys we are driving around in a Range Rover, we live in a mansion, when them sick, then go overseas. A rob from we. Tell me, say them also go to prison. If I'm a labor at PNP. You know, tell me. Tell me if you have no guts for them, people. Look what poor people in Jamaica suffer. Look at the struggle some of Jamaica meet. Look what baby mama out there can't get no help from the government. There is no social service where mama can go get government help in the most meaningful way. If a mother get kicked out of the house and she live on the road with a fuel could pick them, then have a system where a woman can get shelter over them head just like that. No social program for the youth them both. Look what I want. Them get money out from foreign to spend for the youth them crime prevention plan. And me don't like to know where the money spent. Me don't like to know the money they gone, my people. We're tired of them. Them are leeches for Jamaican people. PNP do it, Labour right do it, them come in, everybody do it. That's what I say. If Mark Golding come in the power people, we must take the spotlight off of them. We must go on a bed, go sleep, and say, thank God, bro, God gone. That's the same type of mannerism make the country is the way it is right now. We just sit down and we put your hand down and we don't take control of the country. We as people must wake up. Wake up, my people. Wake up. Them a rap from me. Yeah, man. Respect the people. Yeah, man.
Can't fool me again.
Can't fool you again.
You can't fool me again.
No more.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, it no at you. COVID money, missing we eat the year little rat you. Use the youth, them on the waste, almost a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take this bit of money, got long and say that is not you. One day the man above end up, him a got up. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me,
300% free.
it burn me,
Garbage pile up the day.
it burn me,
Give the teacher them raise.
it burn me,
I see corruption cease.
it burn me,
Mash down the people them house.
it burn me,
Every day appear arms out.
it burn me,
Appear money them a thief.
it burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin and we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth they rap and they down in a whatever. Member bowl money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me,
On they treat the market man.
it burn me,
On them a treat the cat man.
it burn me,
On they treat the peanut man.
it burn me,
On them a treat the dirt man.
it burn me,
On them a treat the sun man.
it burn me,
How them a treat policeman?
it burn me,
How them a treat soldier man?
it burn me.
How them a treat everyone?
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy skin,
As
we
usual.
can't buy time. You
Man
can't
has
fool me
respect to
again.
everybody with us.
Can't fool me again.
Them can't fool you again.
Can't fool me again.
Stay focused, my people. For whatever you do, stay focused. Don't take your eye off of the ball. Enough, bigger things are going on. I sat nonsense, no people. The people might rob the country. You know, see what going on, people. How we gonna ever get past this? How we ever get to a better country when we have so much politician a grab, a scrape out with Pitney birthright? I not try to tell you, if you take them things as serious, Jamaicans people. The people. That's why they market them look so and dirty water run everywhere. Look on the road, them taxi man if you have patch out what they can't patch. Just look on the place, sewage water run someplace for how long now? All the people in my ball, me say sewage water still a galang. Look how they treat with people. The deficiency. I mean, I start ball about the hospitals. Everybody go to the hospital. The whole away. The whole away of family will go sick and go to the doctor. Them don't have some equipment in never save with life. But them boy drive around in a Range Rover every day with money in a them pocket. You know, you may say, them boy I drive around every day. PNP and labor right with money in a them pocket. We're picking them money in a them pocket. I drive around now, we're picking them car. They never pick them, grand picking them land and house. I take where all the big life for them and live. They have so much money till them send some overseas, they hide it. After them thief, we pick the money, you know. Them send it somewhere, go hide it. Not even taxes, the country where them thief it from must get out of their money, you know, people. We want to understand these serious issues, you know, people. I will pick the money in my thief, you know. And we allow it, you know, under PNP and labor rights supporters, people. That's why we're talking to you guys. And we cause these people. That's why I say if Mark Walden come in power, we need to shine the light even brighter upon him. Because him, I go say, him come in there like an agent of change. He might bring a difference. So we're going to be looking out for that difference. Because it's true, we know what garbage look like and smell like. You see, if we look, we say the look at garbage and smell and come out of Mark Walden, you know what happen. So we'll be looking. And the phone, then we're going to get better. You have better camera upon the phone. You have better technology. And the phone light them are going to be bright upon him. Social media going to be more up on him. So there's no way to run no more people. There's no way to hide anymore. That's what they do not like, because social media and the people, them are hold them accountable because people are enlightened. First time people read the Star and the Gleaner, you know, have nothing to talk about. Who you got to talk to? Can you answer to the Gleaner, the paper? Can you answer to the Star, the Gleaner, the Observer? When we have group, is a handful of people by the Gleaner, our community. Talk truth. It's a handful of people. A few bright youth might walk around in their back pocket and they read it every now and then, but most of we don't read no Gleaner. So we lack of information. Listen to me, when we grow up, not all of us read no paper. A few people in our community we can count. We read the Gleaner on one hand. We read the Gleaner, people read newspaper. And so when you read the newspaper, those few people read the newspaper, where can they comment? Where can they make a comment? If they have an opinion, how can they voice it? All right. What kind of people used to call into radio station at night time? Baba Tunde. Who used to call into Miss Gludan? Who used to call into Perkins? Who used to call those people? It wasn't the 98%, the poorer people. Who used to have a phone back in those days? Who have phone? Those are the people who used to call. People who never really have feel through pain. Listen to people, so things different now. The people who used to call the radio station and talk to these talk show hosts. Them are people in a higher echelon of life are a little better than most of us, most of the population, because most of us did not have no phone or landline to call. No way. So the voice of the majority was never heard. So what is happening now? Information is coming to the babe and the suckling. Even old people have been enlightened by social media, and vloggers were truth tellers. And people are see what I want. As the news drop in the Star, the Gleaner, the Observer, it's on social media, right? It's not on no paper anymore. It's on social media, and there is a what? Comment section. So now you can go under the comment section of the Star, the Gleaner, the Observer. You can say pump it or dump it. You can speak your mind. So now social media is a movement on its own. The comment section and social media. All comment section and social media is a movement on its own. Anytime you watch a video, you must go into the comment section and go watch it. Anybody, you watch a video. If you watch a video, most of us go in the comment section. You're going to see the comments. You're going to look what people have to say. Because there's a movement going on. There's a body of people with voice. Every comment is coming from a voice. You understand me? So now people are wake up. This is what these guys don't like, because they do not want to stop corruption. They want to continue with the corruption. We are disrupting their money grabbing. We are disrupting them stealing of a picnic birthright. We are disrupting the money of my thief out of a hospital. That's how a hospital stays up. We are disrupting that. Let me show you how much we are disrupting that and what they are trying to do. They don't want to stop it, people. Let me tell you why they don't want to stop it. They're still going at the Integrity Commission. Remember, you know, we have an Integrity Commission on Andrew Putin, you know. Say, all right, we're going to stop corruption. The Integrity Act of 2016, right? Say we're going to stop corruption. Look, now the Integrity Commission doing what they're supposed to do. Andrew owners never know what accountability look like. Now them hold them accountable. He might mash them down. Say, me know what I want to know. Me know what I want to know. Because they want to continue with corruption. If they don't want to continue with corruption, why do you want to tear down the commission that is there to hold accountable? Then why even go further than that? I want to tear down the Auditor General, the next body that is supposed to hold accountable within a long time before you're born. It shows you that they do not want to stop. The same party that declared, none of them not declaring an asset. It look like if the Prime Minister declared, I don't expect a bunch of them to declare it. They have not signed a code of conduct, which is a commitment, so they're not going to thief. They're not going to grab the money. They're not going to thief people, simple. They're not going to thief the money. They might be fair and balanced and honest. Signing the code of conduct, you're not going to thief the money. Them not sign the code of conduct, so they don't own no obligation, so they're not going to thief in an office. They not tell you they're not going to thief. By not signing the code of conduct, they not tell you they're not going to thief. Look at that, people. They might work for we, and they don't sign the document to make a commitment to us where they might work for. So they're not going to thief from we. But Golden on the other side do it. When you hear PSOJ come out upon them. When you hear the PSOJ come out upon the Prime Minister's asset. When you hear PSOJ come out upon the Integrity Commission report to them have tried bury. Loving the people. Look over your son, look over there, so that them a play. Look at throw and shine ball, give them, man. Ball after ball. Look from there, what them a try to do. Look from there, what them a try to do. It's like everything the PNP do is a misstep. And the word that come out of the PNP mouth is so bad. What me tell us a fraud, them a do. Then look what Warmington do. Look what Warmington mouth. Who carry a toilet mouth than Warmington? In a parliament, Warmington tell Lisa Anna say, she a Jezebel. Me not talk about roadside upon campaign trail or rum bar. In a parliament, Warmington tell Lisa Anna, say she a Jezebel. In a Portland, him tell Colin Bell, say my chink, dog, flee and fly. On the campaign trail, him tell Mark Golding, him refer to Mark Golding as a white man, and the white man cannot be a prime minister in Jamaica. He have to go back to England or Wales. Racist comments. So hold on. Then you have George Wrong who beat the woman with the stool. So hold on. You know, say, I know what Mark Golding say or ISAT say this. Because they have Rosa Drancro in there. Sit down. And then do not do it. You know, wake up and answer say, I just, it's some scandal they want to build up on the PNP. Like what the PNP says so bad. But look here. In a roast and the man will beat the woman with the stool. And there's a councillor there, they will beat up a woman. The Labour, they put him on suspension. So you have two women beaten in the Labour Party. They don't get rid of them still up on the payroll. The woman, them, the victim, them, I pay taxes and I pay them salary. My people. So if it's all about the woman, them, then we see PSOJ come out again and say they want Mark Golding now to apologize for what ISAT do to all the women them in Jamaica now. Now PSOJ never come out and tell Warmington and say apologize to Lisa Anna for act better and apologize to Colin Bell for calling insect and apologize to Mark for all them dirty comment there. They're going to make a little report. They're going to come to a little something at the time in PSOJ. One little stuff. Mild. But the way them are come at Mark Golding now, they're not satisfied with the apology that the man who made the utterances had already given. The man, I said, Buchanan, give him apology already. What do you want Mark Golding to apologize for apology for? When you have woman beater, two woman beater in the Labour Party, and PSOJ, so don't leg of them, on behalf of the woman them, they might want to love the woman them more than anything else, people. And that, look what they do to the reggae girls. They never believe in them. They don't believe in a woman. So don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by all of that. If they really care about woman and they say they want Mark Golding to apologize to all the women in Jamaica, if they really care about woman, two woman beaten wouldn't still depend salary in the Labour Party. Two woman beater. We said two woman beater would not be on salary in the Labour Party. Remember I said Isaac not beat no man, you know. Mark not beat no man, you know. But is the shiny object, people, from the day they upon a roll. The Labourite them have nothing to run on. The prosperity is not working, my people. No, the prosperity, them cannot sing on the prosperity because the 100-day promise of prosperity, the first 100-day promises never came true. It's almost 8 years now. So Andrew Owners have to work on the 100 days promise first when none of them not come true. So now I have 8 years now. I'm going to tell Jamaican people to give him 4 more years because he's in between the promise, the prosperity promise, and the promised land. He must say, boy, somehow we not see the bigger picture yet. He might go on like the Jamaican people stupid. If you listen to Andrew Owners, I must sing right now on the campaign trail. He might act like say, listen to me, people, be smart. Andrew Owners I said no. Remember, you know. He said that no, we don't see the big picture yet. So we are between promise and the promised land. Remember, the 100-day promise never come true. We're almost 8 years in. That's a 100-day promise. That's why I'm saying first 100-day promise. So did he speak the truth or lie this or to you, the voters? I true that I'll tell him a big lie. And when he gets in, when they put him in, it never come true with one of those promises. Term limit for politician, impeachment process, and all these beautiful stuff. You know, election date, set date for election, and all that. Look what time he put the election off. Him abuse, was support him. Him lie, say, me not gonna do that. Set the for election. Man, I get impeached. Term limit for prime minister. No, people don't want to bother have no more. You know, but I want term limit for himself. He want to stay there forever. So I want to understand these things, people. So that is not what's going on with Isaac and Mark. Don't follow that. They don't care about woman. Like me, I tell you, so they don't care about no woman about you. Because they never care about the regular girls that them stuck at freaking Texas airport, never have money to pay them luggage last year. This year, they have to take out GoFundMe. It's where time after time say they don't care about them and they will never treat the reggae boys like that. They don't care about women in Jamaica. Look on Chantel McCullough and Jasmine Dean and all the female pastors in Jamaica. You see them come out like them huddle around like them care about women. Don't listen to that, people. What is going on and is nice them I make. It's a teamwork between the Labour Party and the news media in Jamaica. This is my opinion. This is how I feel what is going on in Jamaica. You can see all of them working in one accord and working in sync right now in Jamaica. They keep coming out. Every hour, they put out a post with Isaac Buchanan for the last 3 days, No, like seriously, you can't go in and out of the news media in Jamaica and see story Isaac Buchanan and all this stuff about the PNP. It seems like the thing set. You can see the team at work. You can see the machinery at work and all cylinder is working for the JLP party when it comes to scandal and all this stuff. That's what they want to create. A scandal out of nothing. Just look a word. But look at action. The Integrity Commission said, thieving politicians and enrich themselves off of the back of poor people. And that they might cover up. What is worse than that? Criminality. And we must go vote for them. Because them hide it, bury it. We want to see it, we must know. And the PSOJ now come out upon them thing there. Look what the PSOJ run down. Mark Golding to come apologize to the woman them. Look here. We have had 3 days of rubbing this out in a PNP and Mark Golding face. Rightfully so. Because Mark Golding will come out for nothing and keep playing with the Labourite until the Labourite play with him. The least chance and get them string him up. And him have all type of low hanging full time, don't fling it back at them. All so much corruption, Andrew, have been not supposed to talk to you. Because they declare him asset and they find no code of conduct. So you and Andrew Willis is not in the same class ethically. Where honesty is concerned, Mark Golding and Andrew Willis is not in the same class when it comes to honesty and ethics. We can't see it clear unless there's something else somehow we don't know about. All right, people? So how come you make a man with no ethics and no class and they declare your asset and sign a code of conduct and come talk to you? Man, you should have shut him down every minute with him corruption. That is what Carlos said. But anyway, people, keep an eye on the ball. Keep an eye on the ball, people. What the ball is? The real ball. The big red ball. Don't watch the shiny one. Them. People, watch your labor right them. They say them cannot win on prosperity. Listen what I'm saying. Prosperity did not. The Liberal did not get prosperity. They get austerity. They come out with road traffic act on the Liberal to vote for them. Look how the Liberal them vote for Andrew Willis 2 times. Give him 2 terms in office. The second term, then give him some more seats. So go on, boss, go make your life better. Yeah, Labour right. Go on, boss, make your life better. Instead of make the Labour right their life better, the man come up with road traffic act right after COVID, I pay pressure after COVID, Taxi man don't get up yet, Look, man having car, get up yet, Then this man come with your car and carry a toolbox, you can't carry a window walker in your car. You can't carry water in your vehicle. You can't go buy some lumber and put in your pickup truck and carry it home. You can't buy a pickup truck of feed and bring it from the store home. You have to have a CC plate. A green plate. Andrew Willis make your life bad. Him turn all private vehicle in Jamaica. Like most of the private vehicle, him have to turn in a CC plate just to carry little goods in your car. Remember, just to carry little goods out from the supermarket, the man have to carry CC plate because they don't want no ticket. So you can't go to the supermarket, the store no more, this hardware no more, and buy some cement and throw in your back of your pickup truck. In your private vehicle. Remember you no bread van? Remember you no bulla van? You not sell bun? You not sell biscuit? You not carry market people. You don't hang around hardware where you carry lumber for people, people charter you, and all those stuff. Those stuff are commercial use. When you have a private vehicle, Jamaica people, how did Andrew Ones manage to scrape that out of UNO labor right to vote for? UNO vote for. I want to vote for you. How you manage to get that out of UNO? Turn on a private vehicle, no can't carry water in it. UNO have to get for the private stuff in a car, UNO have to have green plate. UNO see that operation. Jaja, the gone people. Talk to you guys later. Enough love. Think about it, I say, Sealer. Pause and think about it. Yeah? Look, I'm the two now. And this one, when I come talk about, say, give me 4 more years, and I go on and say, they see the, and the labor man say, they don't see the bigger picture, man. They don't see the bigger picture, man. And that the people that man use, the bigger picture. What the bigger picture there? You don't even give us the goddamn 100-day promise. What kind of bigger picture you can show me? If you don't show me the 100-day promise, that's me 1 out of 8, you know. And I almost 8 years. Now they must say, give him more time, because we don't see the bigger picture yet. Because I'm in between prosperity, between the promise and the promised land. So I need 4 more years to get us to the promised land. People, look here, man. Look here, people. Don't make nobody fool you, man. They can't fool me again. They can't fool me again. I'm going to tell you over, not on this platform. Stay focused. Don't run on a shiny ball. No way about you. We'll keep you up on a big red ball. Enough of them if you got prison, and if I labor right, or PNP, if you got prison, if you drive around now, we picking them Range Rover. I take we picking them money. I put over in a big fat bank account. I send Finny Pitney guy university. I take we picking them money, I buy a big house and I live big pound with boy. And the money with them I get can't pay for that. And we are green teeth with them and go on like them lovely. People, what do you know? If I PNP I live right there for God prison for money. What we are doing, boy? We go on here, man.